The CBC's Jason Markusoff is here to help us dig into the Alberta Next panel report recommendations. So Jason, first off, I guess we're just wondering, do you expect this to lead to referendums on some of these federal provincial issues?
I wish I could dig deeper than I'm able to right now because, this was a big deal. Danielle Smith has put a lot of effort in his political capital, toured the province herself, chaired this panel, and then here on the Friday before Christmas vacation, she releases it on a Friday afternoon, this big report, major report, with no news, no press conference, no questions taken. She's not appearing in front of it. So all we have to go by is a 2-page executive summary and a 5-page report, which suggests that, yes, there should be referendums. There's rumors and, rumbles that something could be coming in October. I mean, she's talked about having referendums, and I think there's going to be an impulse and an obligation to do something with this report, not leave it on the shelf. I mean, they ignore other reports normally, but this report was chaired by the Premier herself. So she's reporting to herself and her own government. So it would be shocking if there weren't some kind of referendums, say in October, which is what some of the reports suggest will be when we hear, when Albertans will vote on some of these federal provincial measures.
Okay, so what do we know about how much consensus there is on some of those big thorny issues like an Alberta pension plan or immigration reform?
I mean, that's been the challenge they've been facing, the kind of the firewall people who want some of these advocates measures, because there's a lot of opposition traditionally in polling to the idea of Alberta-only pension or Alberta pulling out of the RCMP or having its own tax collection agency. So they kind of fiddle with it a bit differently. They actually use their results of who attended the panel hearings, which were very pro-Smith supporters, Smith-friendly crowds, and people mostly supported them there. They also reveal that the online survey that they had, where you can go on the website and type in your answers, that seemed like a very anti-Smith crowd, had a lot of opposition to them. Then they also put out announced the results of some of their opinion polling, which shows for the first time that there is support for the pension plan. It's hard to dig into these numbers too much, though, because it's not clear who the pollster is on these. Do we know who this is? Put these out. But the government seems to be suggesting that there's more popular support for some of these measures than was previously reported.
Okay, so if there is a referendum on separation from Canada, would that be on the same ballot as the Alberta Next question?
I guess so. Again, it's not clear. These are questions that it would be great to be able to ask Premier Smith on, but she's been dropping hints that there could be referendums in the fall for Alberta Next. The separatists are saying if they collect enough signatures, they'd like to have a referendum in October. Normally you put all the referendums in one pile, but how does it work if you have a referendum saying we want to leave Canada entirely, and then also a referendum on that same ballot saying we want to have more control over immigration within Canada? Nothing's really clear right now. Hopefully when Danielle Smith comes back from vacation, there'll be some actual clarity and answers on where they want to go with this.
Something to look forward to in the new year.
So much to look forward to.
Thanks, Jason.
Cheers.